Days of Our Lives spoilers. Chad and Jack's search for Abigail takes a twist as Alex and Brady bond over heartbreak. In the next episode of Days of Our Lives on August 5, 2024, Chad and Jack's quest for the truth about Abigail takes a surprising turn, while Alex and Brady bond over shared heartache. On Monday, August 5, Days of Our Lives kicks off a new adventure when two longtime characters meet someone who looks very familiar. Chad and Jack have been trying to find out the truth about Abigail. They might get their answer when they meet a young woman who looks a lot like Abigail and needs their help. Alex and Brady didn't have much in common before, except for being related. But now, they both think Theresa has broken their hearts. They talk about it and bond over their shared experience. John promised to go to Greece, visit the grave of a woman he accidentally killed when he was brainwashed, and then come back home. But he hasn't returned yet, and Marlena is worried. What's keeping him, or who might be involved? Everbob has been attacked again. He's very accident-prone, and Marlena keeps trying to find a psychological reason for his behavior. Maybe it's because he keeps getting hit on the head and run over by cars. Tiffany is sad about this, and her mom, Kayla, comforts her. Kayla is a good mom, and Tiffany is a good daughter. They're both very sweet. Hopefully, something more interesting will happen soon. Previously in Days of Our Lives, Steve surprises Kayla in her office with a yellow rose after returning from Greece. He tells her he couldn't reach John there, but found fresh flowers on Katharina's grave with a note from John expressing his guilt. Steve has the note, which has blood on it, and the ISA confirmed it's John's. Steve suspects foul play but hasn't told Marlena yet. Paul meets Marlena at the pub, and she says John is still in Greece. She's more worried about Brady, who hasn't replied to her messages or come home. Paul tries to reassure her, saying Brady went to a meeting during Theresa's wedding. She's glad but wishes Brady had reached out to her. Paul remembers finding Brady about to drink but says he hasn't noticed any drinking. He leaves to check on Brady. At the cell in, Brady, in a towel, stumbles out of the bathroom. The room is a mess and Fiona is there. They laugh about their wild night and agree to keep it secret since they're supposed to be sober. Fiona says she needs to act sober to get back in Xander's good books. At their apartment, Xander tells Sarah that Theresa pulled guilty to Victoria's kidnapping and is likely going to prison. Sarah wants to focus on their wedding plans. She encourages Xander to work things out with Fiona, who is committed to being sober now. After Xander leaves, Maggie visits Sarah, and they discuss Theresa and Fiona. Maggie is angry with Theresa, but believes she's remorseful. Sarah thinks Fiona deserves another chance with Xander. Xander visits Fiona at her hotel. Fiona insists she's committed to sobriety and wants a relationship with him again. Xander is skeptical but starts to respond when he notices something strange. Outside, Brady limps through the square, disheveled. Paul calls out to him and expresses concern. Brady assures Paul he's fine and leaves. Paul calls Marlena to say there's nothing to worry about but remains concerned. Marlena goes to Kayla's office, but only finds Steve, who suggests she sit down. We need to talk, he says. Jack and Chad investigate a building matching the video. They find a locked door, hear a noise inside, and Chad kicks it in. They get shocked at what they see.